This video is for new-time mums suffering from aching feet and ankles. I'm Anika, Director of Adjust Health in Coomera. You may have seen my last video last week about this exact topic, and I promised to show you 3 stretches that you can do at home to help relieve your ankle pain and your foot pain right from the comfort in your home. So I'm going to do that today. So what we spoke about last week is how you guys just do not have time to be in pain. New-time mums with a newborn baby, your job is 24 hours a day. You're feeding, you're cleaning, preparing food, trying to have a social life, for heaven's sake. There's so many things that you guys have got to do. You run off your feet, constantly tired, and the last thing you need is foot and ankle pain getting in the way. We spoke about how foot and ankle pain really does stop you from doing all of the basic things that you need to be doing at home. So we obviously don't want that for you. We want to make sure that you can relieve the pain at least at home, at least temporarily, until you can eventually get into the physio office. So make sure you watch this all the way to the end. I've got 3 stretches that potentially might change your life completely if you are suffering from foot and ankle pain. So here we go. The first thing I'm actually going to show you is a little rolling technique. So what you need is one of these little spiky balls, right? So all it is a nice firm ball with spikes around the outside. We use it for rolling and trigger point release for at home. So lots of different things you can do with this. If you don't have one of these at home and you want to get stuck in right away, any kind of firm ball is okay. So things like cricket balls, baseballs. Some people even get a water bottle, fill it up with water and put it in the freezer so that it's nice and firm. That's quite good, especially if you're in a bit of pain under the arch of the foot, because the ice acts as an anti-inflammatory as well. So there are options for you. So whatever you're going to use, you're going to pop this on the ground and you're going to roll back and forth underneath the arch of the foot. Okay, so you're moving right from the ball of the foot back towards the heel bone, back and forth. And if you feel any achy spots, you can hold and put a little more pressure down. You want to put as much pressure on the ball as you can handle without it being over a 5 out of 10 pain. And I've got my assistant Bounty here to help you out as well. How good is that? All right, so that's going to help loosen up all those little muscles underneath the arch of the foot that tend to tighten up in foot and ankle pain. So try that one first. And it is the first one I do out of all these stretches. If you can loosen up the muscles a little bit first before you go into stretching, you'll often get a little bit more out of the stretch. All right, now I'm going to show you 2 calf muscle stretches. So the first one most people will have seen before, and it's important, but it's not as important as the second one. The second one is the most underrated calf stretch that people don't seem to know about, but it's so much more important for the mechanics of the foot and ankle than what most people know. All right, so a normal calf stretch first. All you're going to do, put your hands on the wall. The leg that you want to stretch goes back. Right? Push the heel into the ground, and for now this back leg is nice and straight. Lean into the wall until you start to feel a stretch down the top of the calf here. So you'll feel it stretching all through here. Hold it there in that stretch for about 30 seconds, or what I actually tell my clients to do is to hold each of their stretches for about 5 deep breaths each. And each time you breathe out, you're seeing if you can relax the calf just a little bit more and a little bit more. All right, so that's calf stretch number 1. Calf stretch number 2, which stretches your soleus muscle, so this is the lower calf down a bit lower. You want to hold that position that you were just in. All you're going to do is bend the back knee and sink into the hips a little way. This time you'll start to feel the stretch a little bit lower in the calf, down towards the Achilles tendon. So that's your lower calf. It's actually the calf that works whenever your knee is bent. And as we know, when we walk, rarely do we walk with completely straight knees, do we? So the soleus gets a really big workout from day to day, and it's the first thing to get tight generally in foot and ankle pain. So that soleus stretch is really, really important. Okay, all right, the last one I'm going to get you to do is a stretch for the arch of the foot, those muscles that you were just rolling out on the ball. What you're going to do is put your foot against the wall, push the ball of the foot down to bend your toes backwards, and hold there. If you can feel a bit of a stretch underneath the arch just doing that, just hold that position. If you need more of a stretch, bend the knee towards the wall until you feel a good stretch underneath the arch of the foot. Now, disclaimer here, some people won't feel much of a stretch doing that if their muscles are not tight, and if you don't feel a stretch, that's completely okay. It just means those muscles are nice and loose. But for people who do have really tight arch muscles, that will stretch quite significantly. So if you're feeling a stretch, it probably means you should be doing that regularly. All right? So thanks for watching, everyone. If you are having foot and ankle pain, please make sure you send us a message. There's heaps more stuff we can take you through to help you out. So shoot a message on our Facebook page. I personally watch those and monitor those. Or if you're wanting to get started straight away, feel free to get in with one of our physios. You can book online at www.adjust.com.au. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.